What is up, posse? My name is Will Taurus, and you're probably thinking, why the hell are you changing your name again? Well, considering in my last review of The Circle with my good friend TJ, he kind of called me Will, and to be honest, I don't really have a problem with that. It's just that I make these names for a reason. So, therefore, I decided to come up with a new name for myself, and this is going to be the permanent name from now on, since everybody's going to call me Will throughout shittimas and movie reviews. Will Taurus, because hey, it sounds a lot more badass. So this past weekend, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and this was originally going to be a review with my good friend Jessup, but the video had trouble uploading, so I'm going to try this and see if it works. So this is the sequel to the smash hit in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the first Guardians of the Galaxy. As in the sequel, we learn more about Star-Lord's past. Now, when we saw the trailer for the first movie, everybody was thinking, nah, this is totally going to bomb, it's going to be absolute shit. And it ended up being a big hit, making tons of money. So I don't know what to expect in the sequel, considering the first one did very well. And I was wrong. Well, actually, I was surprised, because this movie was fantastic, as a matter of fact. This movie did not disappoint. It was great to see everybody again. Chris Pratt as Star-Lord, Zoe Saldana as Gamora, Dave Bautista as Drax, Bradley Cooper as Rocket, and Vin Diesel as the absolute star of the show, Baby Groot. He stole the show, for crying out loud, and he was just adorable. It was amazing. Everybody in the theater loved him. So, yeah, that's one of the things I liked about the movie, but I'm going to talk about what I liked first before going into, the cons. Also, the writing and directing is really good. James Gunn has done a really good job. I'm taking a sip of my green tea. Overall, I don't know what James Gunn does, like what his secret is, but he seems to make almost any joke work. Like if he was the director for a ton of other Marvel movies, well then again, it would be movies that we weren't really supposed to take seriously, since Guardians of the Galaxy kind of falls into that category, kind of like with Ant-Man. But let's see, what else did I like? I like the writing and directing, Baby Groot. The story is actually very interesting. Because it takes its time a little bit. And establishes itself very good. Gives us the characters we all know and love again. And they even give us some cameos. Well, not really cameos, but they give us some appearances by other famous stars like Miley Cyrus, Sylvester Stallone, hell, even Kurt Russell's in this movie. And they all do a really good job, as a matter of fact. Because I've been told, if you get some big names in this movie, then, it's just going to bring in more money. So that is another thing I like. I can't really think of what's really bad about it. Probably except for the fact that they focus some part on comedy, then on action, and then on comedy again, and then on action, and it's just kind of a little choppy in my opinion. But other than that, it didn't really disappoint. This movie just rocked the shit out of me. Hold on. Sorry about that, just need to fix the camera. I'd say that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is in good hands right now. So that would just leave Thor Ragnarok, which is coming out in November, which I'm definitely going to see. But I won't do as much reviews or videos lately, since I'm going to be focusing more on my schoolwork as of lately. Kind of like what I did during my time at Landmark. Well, right up until, just kind of discovered my channel. So that kind of is about it. Because I can only name that one con. And plus, again, it's one of those movies that you're not supposed to take seriously. It pokes fun at the sci-fi genre. It's supposed to be funny, but also it kind of has some serious moments, but not as much as it does with comedy. So that just about does it. I don't know what the next video is going to be. I'll figure something out. So that just about does it. And the 5-year anniversary is coming up in August. So mark your calendars, ladies and gentlemen. So until next time, see you later, posse.